Now listen, you done already screwed up Boom Boom Lemon. At least do the car some justice. Dude, that car, Nolan, that car got to be an S tier. That car has to. Have you ever seen a car like that? When she got in it and it lit up like that? Come on, bro. Bars. This is Jay.
Yeah, I know that same feeling. I know that same feeling. I know that same
This
feeling.
is so garbage.
I gotta get over it too. I be doing the same thing in my own video. I'll be like, hey man, let me do them up. Yep.
Bars. Y'all rocking with Jay. This is Nolan. I hope y'all have a good time tonight.
And look, we're doing the movie on Kate today.
Yes.
So that being said, to go ahead and introduce ourselves. This is Ballmart Reviews. What we're doing here, we just talk about movies and we rate the characters on it. And then we have a little game mode with it, and we like to just have fun, kick back, maybe a couple of little drinks here and there, and just talk about the movie. So, anyway.
Straight facts.
Well, I'm trying to eat.
Straight facts. Straight facts.
So, that being said.
Yep, let's get this started, man. Come on. Nope. Ready to go.
Nope. You don't want to, you want to get into the episode? All right.
So, you are going first. Shinzo.
Yep. Here's my girl. Who is it?
Shinzo is this guy.
Oh. Wait. Okay.
So you remember when she was in the alley?
And yeah. They were shooting. Yeah. Oh yeah. On God, he gotta go A. On God, he had to go to A.
A for what? He didn't do nothing. What do you mean? What do you mean?
He led a whole group to go kill her, bro. What do you mean?
And that whole group died. He
Facts.
died.
Facts.
He died.
But he went out like
Can we get a B? Can we get a B?
Hey,
just tell me in the ballpark. What does this A come from? I'm trying to figure that out. Where's the A coming from? Where's the A?
He got a whole gang to fight this one chick. All right. And she was going there to get revenge because she only had 4 days to live.
And he get an A for that?
All right, and okay, I gotta agree. Okay.
Come on. I mean, come on. We got people watching. Give him, you know.
I give a B.
All right, Jesus.
Hey.
You know what? To be honest with you, I mean, I ain't got nothing else to say. Pretty much, I think when he met her. But I want to say this, when he did meet her, I think he was surprised. But I do like the fact that even when he did meet her, he was like, he said something to the effect of, you're pretty much useless to us. You're useless. So I mean, he was ready to
give more.
You know what I'm saying? He was ready to just kill her right then. So
to give more context, he was supposed to kill the kid in the show, which we're gonna get more into when we get to her. But she was a half Chinese, and what else? I forgot what she was.
American.
She was just half American, half Chinese, and because she was half of that, and there's that actually is. Really Gaijin? Yeah, so there's actually
Gaijin, something like that.
There's a whole like history with that, and so
it means outsider, foreigner.
Yeah, and they wanted to kill her because of a lot of other things that went down in the family, but really deep down because she was just a gaijin. So yeah,
right, pretty much, and you know, she was useless at that point. I mean, at that point, her father had died. He was let's just wait until we pull her. So B.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So Renji is this guy. So him and another guy was pretty much like the mastermind. He was controlling one side under Kojima.
Yeah.
And the other side, I'm not going to get into that, but he was just the mastermind of he was one of the masterminds. And to be honest with you, his character to me, even though he was a villain, he really didn't stand out even to the end. He was just basically one of those type of people that would just caught with their hands in the cookie jar. It was pretty much to the point where he he couldn't.
The man got killed by an old guy.
He did, but that old guy was pretty flush. I mean, it's nothing that you can say about him. Yeah, the old dude was gang. So, Renji, I'm gonna give him a B. Like, even though he was a mastermind, at the end of the day, he didn't really pull off no great feat, and his character only just died.
No, I think he should be an A. At least
what?
He was because he was a villain for one. Two,
so just because he was a villain, don't give him A. Give me something else.
Huh?
Give me something else other than just a villain.
He also played a huge factor into like why everything went down, why there was a big difference, and why there was a big problem between the family and the clan and all that. So come on now. You gotta give him credit. Now he didn't just go, "Oh yeah, I'm just here to kill people," and then die to the old dude and get slain. Okay, like you playing League of Legends. No, he was a villain. He did have a play. He did have a role in the problem that was going on between the two families and everything. And I think he was kind of behind the whole reason why the little girl was gonna die anyway. Okay?
No, he wasn't behind that, but he was actually behind the fact that Kate got poisoned.
Okay, so there you go.
I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that because I'm gonna give you that. I'm not gonna give him an A, but I will give him a high B because it was at the reason why is because it was at the point where the guy really didn't even want to poison Kate. Like I'm talking about Vart. Well, we'll get to him, but he didn't even want Kate to get poisoned. Like he wanted time to keep talking to Kate. To keep Kate into being a contract killer. So, I'm just saying, I'm going to give him right.
Yeah, he did, yeah, because he said he moved too fast.
Right. So he was just one side of the coin toss. He wasn't really high to me. So I'm going to give him a high B. I'm glad that you did point that out, though. I'm glad that you did point that out. But
because he played a huge factor into why the story even happened.
Correct.
Yeah, if you keep him in B, that's pretty sad.
Well, I'm gonna give him a high B. Because of what you said, it does make sense. I kind of undervalued the rating, but I don't think he should get out of B. If I'm thinking about just any character that we put in A, I'm pretty sure he's not gonna beat that character. I don't see it. And comically, he didn't add nothing that I was like, man, that's kind of funny. So. I'm gonna give him.
Really?
I'm gonna give him a high B. Yes.
Okay. Yes. You're lucky that you pulled him. You're so lucky you pulled him. I would put him in A. 2
trades, so hey, just.
I'm not trading for him.
I'm just saying, keep thinking about it. Who knows? You may want to trade. So you have yes. You remember when that scene came on and they was performing? Come on now. Come on though. Oh man. Let me go ahead and move it down here. Am I moving it in the right place?
Yeah. What was we talking about again? Oh yeah. All right. Yeah.
Listen.
Look, I'm putting this in trash tier because it had nothing to do with the story. Okay.
Okay. So
you gotta be real. The music was fire.
The music was fire. He should have gave it more than a trash tier. I think it deserved a C tier, and the reason why because when the music actually was introduced in the movie, that's when they met the little girl. And also, the music was the same music that was playing in that car when she was trying to get away. So I believe, they kept that music theme going the whole movie. I think it's deserved, if not high trash, at least a D. But he did pull the band, so maybe I trade for the band.
I think the reason why you're saying that is because the whole series was kind of like fast paced when you think about it.
Yeah.
It was like a really fast tempo, and there was no like wait.
Yes, it was.
There not really.
No, no,
when
no.
you think about,
I'm just saying it was fast. It was fast tempo. It really
oh,
was.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah,
It was
yeah, yeah.
fast tempo.
So
Yeah.
it was very fast tempo. Like there
Mm-hmm.
was no moment where the movie just sat there. Okay, wait right here. No,
No.
even when she got poisoned, she was like, "I got it.
Correct.
Nah,
Correct.
I'm
Correct.
gonna go
Correct.
slay this dude. I'm
Correct.
dying in 4 days. We're gonna go get this man."
Correct.
Even
Correct.
when they got the girl back and all that still going. There was still tempo going. So
Correct. Correct.
yeah.
Correct. Yeah. That
Um
one, and then if you think about it, the music did go with the action. I'm not gonna
I will
lie.
say I will
The
say
music was on point with the action. It really was.
I think the first half, like when the starting beginning, I agree. Fast pace, that was
Yeah.
really lit. Okay, when she
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
driving that little car,
Yeah.
but the band part, like there was a whole scene of them being in a concert, and that's how they met
Right.
the little girl.
Right.
And
They had the crowd. They had the crowd. Come on, Noah.
yeah,
They had the crowd. Get them out of the
okay,
trash,
like,
man. Come on, man.
at
Get
least
them out
I'm
of the
gonna
trash.
put it in C. I'm gonna put it in C, but
All right.
to be
I ain't mad
honest,
at C. I'm not mad at C.
it didn't have nothing to do with it. Like I that was some out of pocket thing that he pulled right there.
No,
Like
no, it really fit the theme of this movie. Not gonna lie,
it did
like
fit
it
the
did.
theme, but
It
like
fit the
not the
theme. It
band,
did.
not the band,
The
not
band,
the
the band fit the theme.
band.
It did. It
No,
really did.
the song fit it.
Oh my gosh.
What do you got?
On God, he's going straight to God tier.
What?
He's going straight to
The
God
old
tier.
man.
The old
The
man is going
old
straight to
man.
God tier. Listen.
No.
I knew he was hard when Kate walked in that house to kill him. And he already knew his time was up. But he was talking to her so cool and calm, and he was like, "Yeah, if I had to fault myself, it was the fact that I let them, I let them kind of do what they did, and they ended up screwing up the organization, and I take full credit for that." And man, the way he was talking was like, "Listen, you
Not
gonna
just
kill
that.
me? If you gonna hold on, if you gonna kill me, kill me. But let me at least make amends right quick." Even she respected him, and then at the end, when he actually fought against Renji, and he sliced that dude whole head off with a hurt arm in his
It
man.
wasn't that crazy. He's trying to make it out to be. It was just one
Listen,
quick
listen,
kill.
listen,
But gotta
listen.
respect. Old man put in work.
The old man had this swag about him, man. Even when he was walking with them bodyguards, like he just had this swag, like man.
There was a whole scene where they was going up the stairs in this
Right.
mall area, going crazy.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yes, yes,
he had a
yes,
style. He had a
yes,
whole
yes,
style to him.
yes.
That walk was different. I
That
hope you put
walk.
that in. I hope you
Listen,
put that in.
dude, got it. He got to get God tier. He has to get God tier.
You gotta show them that walk and how they
Yeah,
and how you pulled out that sword.
yeah. I'm gonna clip that. Yeah, I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna clip that. Definitely.
All right, not the killing part, but definitely.
Right. I know what you're saying. I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna clip
Yeah.
it.
What?
Right.
Wait.
Boom, boom, lemon. Come on, Noah. Listen, I've plenty of times we have did this, and I've got garbage. So come on, the boom, boom, lemon. Kate was drinking it when it first came on. In Kojima gave her that at the end. So come on now.
And she was trying to find it throughout the
She
whole
was
series.
trying to find it throughout the whole series. What would you give Boom Boom Lemon?
Freaking
I'm not even mad at God.
Freaking D.
What?
Had nothing
Dude,
to
you
do.
never even tasted Boom Boom Lemon. How can you give it D? You never even tasted it.
That's
What
the
is that?
point. Hey man, that
Bruh.
thing could be doo-doo
Bruh.
water for all I know. Okay.
How can two bosses want to drink that drink so bad and it's doo-doo water? Nolan, please. Please don't do Boom Boom Lemon like that. I wouldn't even be mad. I wouldn't even be mad if you put it in S tier. Like, come on. Do not do Boom Boom Lemon like that.
I gotta do boom boom like lemon like that. No. Cause look, the fact that she couldn't find that mug until almost the very end, that just goes to show that really deep down it wasn't that serious, bro. Okay. It was rare. It was like a new Pokemon card. It can't be that rare, bro. It's a drink, for God's sake. You telling me you couldn't find that mug in a dollar store? Let's be real now. So with that being said, nah, bro, you gotta go in detail. They should have had that on hand, on stock, on ready.
The
Okay.
fact that it was sold out and they couldn't get it, and only the boss had it, only the two bosses really.
No, let's be real. The boss probably bought up all of it though. Let's be real about it. So if we're going with that logic, I mean, hey man, that's kind of messed up.
Everywhere she was looking for it, it was sold out. That's how good it was.
Hey, they bought it. No. Okay, now you sold me. I'm gonna go with this theory. I'm gonna run with it. Hey, the boss, the old dude, he bought all of them because he knew it was just that good to him. He loved
even
them
out of the vending machines. Even he went
Cause she couldn't find them. Like you saying, the whole entire time she couldn't find it. So with that being said, bro, hey, it gotta go in detail. They should have had that mug restocked. They should have already had it ready on file.
So garbage.
Okay.
So garbage. So garbage.
You can trade it. You can trade it for me, then.
I was so close to Kate. Okay, so Steven. So he was the guy who was behind. He was the hired dude to poison Kate. I'm giving him.
He was just a pawn. He
was a pawn, really. His character didn't really amount to nothing. I'm not even mad that he poisoned her, but if they gave him anything outside of just a simple role of just poisoning her, I mean, I would honestly he get trashed here. Even though he did it to escape whatever that they had over him, I still feel as though at the end of the day, there's really no substance to his character. Outside of poisoning Kate, he didn't do anything. He had this one scene where he was talking to her and he was trying to bag her, but let's be real. Kate bagged him. Man, when Kate got done with him, Kate said, hey, man, get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. You know what? You ain't even got to talk about this dude. He's trash. It's over with. Like, there's nothing to say.
I think it's not honestly if he would have fought her and then died, he would have been higher.
At least a D tier. Like, there's no.
My man went straight out.
Yeah, he did.
What? Okay. I'm getting the most random and stuff.
The car. What would you give this car? Now listen. You done already screwed up Boom Boom Lemon. At least do the car some justice. Dude, that car, Nolan, that car got to be an S tier. That car has to. Have you ever seen a car like that? When she got in it and it lit up like that? Come on, bro. Bruh, come on.
That looked like a light up toy. I ain't gonna hold you.
But the way she was driving that light up toy, you can't give it S? You can't give it S?
It's like one of them toys that you plug into the wall and it lights up.
Hey, one of them Hot Wheel cars. Remember how they had on the little tracks? You drop it on the track and it automatically. Listen,
okay.
You gotta get a car. You gotta do my car some justice.
Okay. I think it'll go in S. It will go in S.
I agree. I definitely agree.
I'll give it S.
This car was pretty badass. Like even when she got in it, and I like the fact that it had this band playing. It had the band that he put in D tier playing, and she was like, "Man, stop! Get this off!" Like she was trying to turn it off, and it wouldn't turn off. So we giving that car S tier. Like,
we really giving out ranks a dumb thing.
Yes. Okay. So
he really set me up for failure. He gave me two random Pokemons that was in the series.
No, listen, they had a lot to do with the movie. I wish I would have got him, but he did. Maybe I trade him in the end, but for right now. So Varg, right? So Varg, he was the
wait, hold on. Wait. Who's this actor? Because I know him from a lot of other series, and like I love his acting. Hold on, I got it. Kate.
Woody. Let me see.
Movie. Woody Harris. Yeah.
Woody
Harrison.
Yeah.
Harrison.
I figured it was something like that. Yeah.
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 He's fire.
Great actor.
I agree. Yeah.
Straight fire. Yeah. So he was the other mastermind. So basically, what it was, you had two factions. you can just break it up in the Western with Varg and Kojima. And Varg was just one of those. Varric was just one of those characters where, under his administration, he was getting really, really high to the point where he was running it. He was running it from the shadows. And I'm gonna give him. I want to give him God. Honestly, he deserved God, and I'm gonna tell you why. The way that he found Kate from a child, in the same thing, the same way he killed Kate's parents, it was like everything came full circle with Kate, and he was trying to make Annie the next Kate. He was trying to make Annie the next Kate. So I think in a true essence of a mastermind, he perfected it. The only irregular was the fact that Kate was dying. Well, the fact that he didn't even want Kate to die in the first place, but the fact that Kate was dying and she uncovered everything, that was the only irregular that he could have never accounted for. So I'm gonna give him S tier.
He loved her too much.
He loved her too much. I'm gonna give him S tier, but outside of that, I'm not gonna lie. He does deserve God tier, but he played that good, and I like the fact that even in his final scene, the way he went out, he was trying to teach her different types of shots that you can kill people with, and he was like, when you shoot somebody in the gut, that means it's personal, and that's the way he went out. He got shot in the gut, so I like him.
No, I think he could have went out a lot. So wait, hold on. The reason why I'm saying he could have went out a lot better is because he really just accepted getting shot. Like, can we be real about it? Like, he didn't really fight too much. Let's be real. He didn't too much fight. Other than they did have a little shootout, of course. But again, he did have the hostage. He had the little girl, which we still haven't got to yet, so we can't talk about it too much. But he did have her. 2, when the little girl did get to them and she got closer, when Kate got closer to him, they could have had a boxing round right there, or had a squabble, a fight, whatever case may be. But no, they just turned into a Western shootout at the end of the day. And he just really just reacted a little slower. Like that. I mean, he didn't really shoot too much.
Well, I mean, but to support my argument, Nolan, even in the whole entire movie, he really wasn't out in the field. He was just the liaison. You know, he was. He was the liaison. He was just basically prepping Kate to do what she do. So, to be honest with you, let's just say his assassin ability skills are not that high as Kate. And let's be real, Kate had a whole army behind her. She had a whole army. What could he have done in that situation? He trained her.
That's the point.
He's old.
But still though, the fact that he trained her and all that, I think, in all honesty, I find it more cooler when a villain knows for a fact that they got caught, or they're at the final stage of either life or death, and they still go out blazing. That's, to me, a true villain.
But like you said, with the irregular, he loved her, Nolan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. Because he loved her so much, he didn't even want to like try to fight about it at all.
Right, but I don't want you to downplay it like he just didn't want to fight. It was nothing he could do. He already chose that path to be in that building. He was locked down in that building. It was really nothing that he could do. I
see what you're trying to say, but that's not helping what you're saying to me.
How is it not? Okay. Because you're downplaying it and you're trying to make it seem like that he couldn't do that he just didn't want to fight. No, he couldn't do anything.
No, so for one, they wasn't sitting there they wasn't standing there with their guns aimed at him, for one. Second of all the people was in the back, like behind the glass and all that. It was just 1-on-1. That was it. Nothing more, nothing less. They was all the way in the back, where my door is at. Okay? So, with that being said, he didn't really amount to anything other than just saying to Kay that, hey, I really do care for you. And that's really it. He cared about her so very much that he didn't want to put up a fight to go out like a true villain.
I saw that different. You know, if you watch the movie and you look at that scene, you'll see a
And yeah,
scene where they're in shooting distance. They're in shooting distance and shooting range. He had a hostage. And when it finally came down to them shooting each other one on one, it was basically the one who was more skilled in the end. He couldn't really do nothing. He was already trapped in a building where Kate had a whole army with her and Kojima,
that's
his
fine.
guys.
That's
So
fine.
he really couldn't do anything. And even if he would have did what Nolan said, I guess Nolan want him to just do all of this. Even if
No,
he
I
would
wouldn't. No, I'm never asking all that.
so
Even if he would have died to all those other people, I'm granting you that. If, let's just say, yeah, they were standing right there waiting on him to do anything. Still, he didn't really do anything that amazing. He just sat there
he was
and
a
he reacted slow,
mastermind. He was a
and then
mastermind.
got shot in the gut, and then that was a really good shot.
He was a mastermind, and
That was,
outside of that, he
that was
was
like,
not.
come
He
on,
was a
bruh.
mastermind, and outside of that, he wasn't in the field. Now, if the movie
He just sold. He just sold.
if the movie came on, and he was out there in the field with Kate, I would have been saying the same thing. I would have granted you that. But every time you saw him, he was on the phone telling Kate what to do. He was giving her orders. So, could we really say his combat ability was really
Yes, you saying
God
his
tier?
role.
No,
So
we
I
can't
would
say
no.
that. We never
No,
even
I wouldn't
seen it.
say no. I
Right,
wouldn't say
so how can you expect anything outside of what happened when they didn't even
no.
show his combat ability? They didn't show any of that. Only thing he was a
Yeah, he
liaison.
just being. Oh, yeah, he
Right.
was shown. Yeah, he was
So,
talking. Yeah, I get. It. Yeah, yeah. He deserved to
but
be an
he,
S, but not God. Like that's the whole point of me saying that.
well, like
Like
I said, the only reason why I wasn't gonna give him God is because, and I just, even at the end of all of that, I still feel like at the end it was just something else that warranted God tier. Kojima is God tier. Varg just didn't, But I want to give him S with the car. I'm gonna give him S with the car. He was a real mastermind. His mastermind
yeah.
ability was on point. It was on
I
point.
guess I see what you're saying. Like if he would have came out in the story, well, in the movie, like fighting or doing something
Right.
and stuff, instead of just being the mastermind, like playing
Right.
chess,
Right.
then yeah, I see what you're saying. But all I'm
But
saying was, if he would have like fought her and did that, I would have put him in God tier. Because if he would have went out as like a true villain in my eyes,
and
but
even
since he
if
didn't do that, he would have just been an S for me, the same thing as you. That's
and
all I'm
even
saying.
and even if he would have fought her, I mean, come on, Kate was half dead. She was she was dead at
Hey,
that point. So even if you
she
so
was
even
not
if
dead, but still throwing. She
so
was
even
throwing
right,
hands
so
and
but
everything.
I'm just saying, even if he would have won, like, come on, can we really say that was just amazing? The girl is half dead. The girl is a walking zombie at this point. Seriously.
On steroids. She only making
Exactly.
it because of
You,
steroids.
you know they tried to say that this movie was basically a Crank ripoff. Is that true?
Really?
Because
Crank.
I saw Crank, and I don't. From what I thought,
It's
that dude.
basically a remake of Jason's Statham Crank.
I don't.
What
I
was
don't. I don't. I don't agree with that. I think I've seen Crank. Crank is when he couldn't let his heart get below a certain rhythm. He had to always keep himself pumped up. I don't think it was a remake of that. I really don't. I just don't agree with that. I
it
really don't.
says Kate tweaks a bit of the premise is the same. She gets poisoned by yada yada,
Uh,
and then there's no cure. And much like Crank, the truth is her own boss sees her as extendable due to her retirement plan and betrays her. Vic ends up working a coup too, partnering with Reggie to get rid of Kate, so they kill Kajime and take the Yakuza for
right.
themselves.
Mm.
Um, as Kate adrenaline levels, she has to use special medicine injections from a syringe she made that gives her extra hours to ensure she doesn't expire within the time window. It's akin to an EpiPen and opposed to Shelv needing extreme events to stay alive. But makes
Right.
no mistakes, Kate rage, her kills, and her overall needs to shed blood indeed on Craig's level, making them kindred spirits in their way, in the war to survive.
So what do you say? What do you think? Do you think that's a Crank rip? You don't see.
Mm,
It's like a reach. That's a reach.
It's a little bit of a reach because she was just dying from
Right.
a poison versus
Right.
with Crank,
Yeah.
he had some type of like body problem that made it to where he needed a rush and yeah. So I mean,
That's yeah.
that's me.
Yeah,
That's me. That's me. Ooh,
bro,
I'm be real.
I had to go with this one. I watched the movie and I was looking at all her snapshots, but when I saw this, I just had to put this one. Like this was good. Bro, she's God tier. I don't care what you say. Look, you can say some bullshit right now. She's God tier. Like I don't even care. Like seriously.
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. She got to go in trash. No, because she was a woman playing a male's role. But no.
Please tell them you joking. Please, cause I swear they ain't gonna believe it. They're not gonna believe it.
I would say that she was.
She's God. You prolong it. She's God.
The reason why I'm saying it. Okay. Let me just stop.
Why she's not God? Just lead with that. Why she's not God? This movie was about her. And could you honestly say in any of this movie, did she not play it right? I'm not even talking about the fact that she got poisoned. Let's just say this was the life that she was gonna live eventually. I'm not even talking about that, but every choice that she made after the poisoning, you don't even see any type of awakening slash
like she
changing
beast mode. Yeah, she went like
and she
I would
changed
say
so much. She changed so much when she.
You know what? I'm gonna give you that. Yeah.
This movie is basically her
Around
character
her.
and how her character progressed. This whole movie is a cake progression. She was a stone cold killer. She kind of did want to get out, but she really was a killer. And when she got poisoned and her whole life started hitting her and stuff, she didn't cry about it. She didn't. When she was sitting in that hospital, she was like, "Hey, how long I got to live?" She wanted to finish the mission. And then when she was going along with the mission and she could have finished it, she sat down and heard that guy and listened to him.
Yeah.
And then pulled the ultimate screw you at the end. No. No.
I gotta agree. She got that God too. Mm-hmm. She did. The whole movie, the whole premise was about her. I gotta give it to her.
Yeah, she's God, man. Like, see, I mean, I let you talk, but I'm just saying, Kate
well, I was really just messing. Like, I had to think about it real quick. I was thinking about the little girl for a second.
Yeah.
But,
she's better than the previous girl from the previous movie. Like, she's better. You remember? you remember Jay from the other movie, the girl that they was kidnapping? In that cabin.
My God. Yeah,
she's better than Jay. She's
better. Oh man. Yeah, I give you that. You can have that. Yeah. Boki Yagasa.
Yes. Dude, tell me you remember this. Tell me you remember that scene. Tell me you remember that. After she killed everybody, he was like, you know what? This shit is dead. Like, I'm not. I'm just gonna tell you what you need to know.
I know somebody.
She killed every last person. And honestly, even in that scene, I mean, guys, y'all gotta watch this movie. Even in that scene, the interrogation from Kate interrogating them guys happened so quick.
And I liked that. I really quick. Yeah, because she didn't try to plead with him. She didn't try to work with him. She like, look, tell me this. I don't know. Boom. All right. I'm asking you that. All right.
It was quick.
Tell me or no. All right. Boom. All right. So next, like, it was so good because when she did that, she even forgot how many bullets that she had in her gun. Oh no, did it get jammed? Did it get jammed or did she run out of bullets?
I think it got
It got jammed.
I think it got jammed.
So,
I think it got jammed.
look, she's shooting them so much and moving on to the next person and not giving a single crap and just trying to finish the mission. Her gun got jammed, and when everyone heard that click, they were like, "Oh, okay, now let's jump her." Right. And when it happened, the whole situation change dropped everybody, and then you only left with the fat guy that's sitting with the knife, and he drops it after seeing her kill everybody, and he's like. Yeah, I know somebody.
I know somebody. Yeah, this ain't
nigga right could have been the first person. All he had to do is just say something.
Hey, no, like he was looking like, man, even if I snitch, who is alive to even know I snitched? Like she killed everybody.
Wait, but did he come in though? That's the thing. Did he come in at all? I think he did. I think before she killed everybody, I think he was coming in, or he was gonna try to help them fight her.
He was gonna help them, but I think he opened it and he seen her killing everybody. He was like, and I mean, look at the dudes that dead. Right. Now that dead. And look at the dead people behind him. He had to walk through all that. You really think he's gonna help this situation? Like it was dead at this point. Like
yeah, you said that was a route. No, you got that. You got that.
You can hold that. So man, so the fact that he realized that was just a fool's errand, I'm gonna give him A tier. I'm gonna give him A tier for that.
The fact that he knew this foreigner was not playing no games with him, he was like,
no games at all. No games. Yeah, I gotta give him A. I think he did that right. There was no way you could play that. How could you play that? How could you play that scene and you knowing it's only two options, death or death? No. Yeah.
He's like, I love my life a little bit too much. You got that, boss man. Oh my God. Oh, you got Ani.
Listen, I will give you Ani right now. I don't even have to rate her. I give you Ani if you give me him. I actually wanted him. You remember him?
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. I was actually, something crazy. I was gonna give him God tier.
Listen.
Look, guys.
His whole aesthetic is God tier.
Really? Like, you liked it, the whole BTS look?
Listen. When they took his shirt off and I saw his tattoos and how he was just balling with it, bro.
Yeah.
His whole aesthetic was cool to me.
Hold on. What's the BTS killer? There you is. So I need you to look up. Hold on. Okay, look up Dead by Daylight and type in Trickster. He looks just like him. Just like him. Dead by Daylight, Trickster. Yeah, right there. Look at the images.
Okay,
look at the images.
Okay.
This man looks exactly like him.
Yeah, he do. What kind of character was Trickster in Dead by Daylight? Was he a?
He's a killer. He's a killer. Yeah. So he was a K-pop person that got really indulged with killing people and everything, and to the point where his manager and stuff, he was trying to kill her really badly, but he could never achieve that. So then they got pulled into like the entity and all that stuff. But we're talking about video games right now, okay? But his whole aesthetic gave me the vibe of Trickster from Dead by Daylight, which I can't hate. I gotta be real. BTS people, they look cool. I mean, some of their styles and how they rock, I gotta give it to them.
Can you
imagine? I don't like their music.
Can you imagine us pulling off their hairstyle if we really can pull it off? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll give you that. Yeah, they got some really nice hairstyle. I can't even hate on that. If I could have rocked
that in high school,
okay.
I'm just saying.
But
if I could pull it off, I'm just saying. But
the reason why I fell in love with him so much is his fighting. I'm not like okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. Some of that moments where he was like doing his hair all like this, taking on his shirt. I'm like, bro, come on. I'm like,
let me stop you right there. To me, it showed his character, and I'm gonna say this.
What?
In movies, hold on. In movies, I think it's so important that each character actually is like a different character. Like they show a different side that you can differentiate them from other characters. And I
But you could tell
respect
that
it. I
you
just
could tell that off rip though. Like
no,
when
no,
you walk when she walked in, right? And she was like, "Hey, where's this person at?" He started laughing. He was
right.
like, "I'm not gonna tell you anything.
But
Like I
but
got a whole tracker."
but what I'm saying is if you're gonna play a part,
Right.
at least get full integrated in the actual character. And I can tell whoever played that part, I mean, he was who lover was he? Was he Renji lover?
Renji,
He
not
was going with one of the guys. I think it was Renji lover. Yeah, because they were trying to find Renji, right?
no, no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no. He was the keeper of Renji. Like he was the only person who knew where he was because he had a tracker.
But I
He was
thought
the
that they
only
said
person that
but I thought Ani said that they go together.
I I don't know for sure.
I
But
have to go back. I have to go back. But
I just know off rip that he was the only person that was the keeper of the person that Kate was looking for at the very end.
I thought they was in a relationship. But anyways, I still feel like, man, his character was just amazing.
Yeah,
I
I
liked
like.
it when he did that because honestly, come on, this is Kate, right? You know Kate is killing these people, so he was gonna die anyways. But I
So
just
he wanted to
liked
go
it,
stylish. So
right?
he had to
I
flex
liked
his
it how
style
I
real
liked it how he was styling on
quick.
her. I really did. I really did. One
Hey, look,
thousand
I get
percent.
it. Look, I guess it did rub
1,000%.
off. Look, I guess it did rub off because when they got into that mall again, she came out like she was one of them.
Honestly, man, whoever wrote that character, amazing job.
My
Amazing
man
job.
said, "If I'm gonna
Amazing.
die, at least let me be stylish while I die."
He died in
Um,
style. He
but
did.
I fell in love with his character because while they was fighting and everything, he was getting stabbed up and getting shot and all that. He still was popping off at the end. He almost won. The only reason why he did not win was because of the little girl, and it was so stupid. I cannot wait until we have to talk about her because I'm about to rate her so very low. I swear to God, if you give her God or S or even A, now I may cut slack for A, but on God, like do not give her S or God. She do not deserve it.
Listen,
Like
listen. Where we putting him at?
God, like that's me all day. I'm
Okay.
putting him a God.
Okay. I ain't even mad at
Okay.
that. Honestly,
I gotta dab up.
I
I
was gonna
gotta
put
dab
him
up
in.
my BTS character.
I was gonna put him in S originally, but I can't get mad at God. I can't.
He
he was a
was the
pretty cool
only person
character.
that was really fighting. Like
Yeah.
to be real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So got this character. This is Annie, Anchan, whatever you want to call him. I'm gonna be honest. I know. I know. Okay. When it first came on,
Right.
so let me explain who she is. When it first came on, Kate assassinates her father, right? Her father was the head of the organization that Kojima is over currently now. But her father was basically I mean, he facilitated everything. Anyways, he got taken out. And Kate was like the orphan child, like the high risk child slash. She grew up a hard life. So when I first got introduced to her character, now remind you, I'm still trying to recover from that other girl from the other movie that just was suck, Jay. So in my mind, I didn't like that girl, and I'm looking at her like, man, I don't like her either. Like, please, somebody kill her off quick. So during I think what turned it around for me is after this dude right here, after he botched the hit. When he botched the hit and and it didn't go good, I started liking her character a little bit more. And I liked her character a little bit more because she was actually changing. And remind you now, her age, she know a little bit about the organization, but she don't know what all that went through the organization. She still cared about her father. She wanted answers. Slash, she was just a teenager and she had good energy. So the reason why I'm gonna give her a high is when Kate was trying to talk to her and tell her, listen, do not get in the car with Vard. Like this is when Kate realized that Vard was the mastermind. This girl did the coolest thing. This girl took that gun and shot Kate in the face. I thought Kate was dead. And it just, to me, it just showed her character development. She was still over her father. Now, remind you, even in this picture that we took, that I clipped out, she was actually liking Kate. She hated Kate at first. She called Kate I don't want to say it because of YouTube, but she didn't like Kate at first, but when she started to depend on Kate and they were depending on each other, she really fell in love with the type of character Kate was. So her character, just, to me, it went up and down. And I just liked it, her character progression. I feel as though they did hers right, whether you agree or not. So I'm gonna give her a high A. I don't want to give her S tier because I don't think she's better than Violet or that car. But I am going to give her a high A. And I feel like her character progression was on fucking point.
This is where I was saying, I think can we come to a compromise and make it a high B? Okay. The reason I'm saying is, let's be real, that aim was garbage. The fact that she got lucky one good time and shot her in the eye.
What do you? She didn't shoot her in the eye. She actually shot her in the cheek. And what do you expect? This is a little girl who never shot a gun before. What do you expect? Come on now.
Hey man. Listen, she was just trying to fit in where she could have fit in. The fact she got that gun. And she was look. Right. Funny enough, she shot Kate when Kate and what's the other guy? What's the guy that I put in S? What's the guy that I put in S?
Talking about Kojima.
Yeah.
Talking about Jojima.
Yeah. This girl is gonna grab the gun and then try to stop him with the gun and then shot her by accident. I'm like,
yes. Honestly, that was the funniest. And I'm gonna clip that. But that was so funny. That was so funny to me. But do you understand what I'm saying? The way that they wrote, the way the director wrote her, she was just a child. She was a child. Yeah. Honestly, come on.
But the funny thing was like when she had the gun, like she got lucky enough to shoot her once.
Right.
But all the other times she has been missing. But for some reason get lucky once to shoot Kate. I was like,
Now honestly, if they wouldn't have showed her character progression like that, and she was just that same girl from when it first came on, I would have put her in the trash. But the way they wrote that, and even in the end, she was holding Kate. Honestly, they wrote her good, man. And I even liked the dialogue. I like the dialogue that they wrote for her. You can tell she was just a teenager. Like she was.
No dialogue?
She was, huh?
I'm
just saying the dialogue, like the way that she kept. The way that, and I want to say it, but I'm gonna have to beep it out, and I don't want to go through all the trouble. I do it anyway. She was like, "Fuck you, cancer, bitch!" Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like her dialogue was just such.
It was so unique. Yeah.
Man, I like that, man. Come on, you gotta give her a high.
I gotta agree to that.
Give her a high.
I was gonna say that if you didn't say that. Her dialogue and everything was totally different from a regular.
Right. Yeah. It was good. Like they wrote her right, and she just wasn't. To me, she wasn't whining. To me, she was more of just a broken teenager.
Trying to survive.
Yeah, trying to survive.
I would say this though. Do you think with that one scene when she was running though could have been better? I mean, bro, they played it out a little bit too much on that running scene. You remember when she first got introduced to Kate and everything, and then she started to run from
Oh
her.
yeah.
I mean, come on, bro. You couldn't catch her. I mean, she wasn't moving that fast. Then you got the
Come
gun, bro.
on, Nolan. Kate is poisoned, bro. She got what was she poisoned with? What was that?
I don't know.
Petroleum. It was something deadly, but it was the kind that there's no cure. It was the kind that her insides probably was mashed potatoes. Like it was bad. It was bad. It was really bad. So come on, how can she catch that little girl and she's neck deep in poison? I'm telling you, they wrote this movie right. They really did. To me, this was a hard movie. I think they really thought about this movie when they was putting it together. And I'm gonna elaborate more on that, but I want to ask you. The movie was rated 6.2.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Do you agree with it? What is your rating?
For how fast paced it was, 'cause we gotta remember the show was fast paced. A lot of characters didn't really get too much of a backstory. A lot of characters, was quick annihilated to okay, we're gonna draw the tiny bit, then keep pushing. Okay. For the fact that they was able to fit all that in like an hour or so.
And then okay, well, I mean, this is
I gotta give it. I think, in all honesty, if you like action, watch it 100%. Because the fast pace was good. It wasn't like bad. It was shown for it to be fast paced. Even when you first start off the show, the only slow moment you had is when she was trying to take shots on the people she had to kill. Right. And the slow moment is when she started to get like poisoned and she started to realize it and all this stuff. So anyway, I would say probably a 7.5 to maybe 7.8. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm not a big action person. I'm really not. But I enjoyed the fast pace of it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm not really that big of an action person.
Yeah, you taught me something new. I didn't know that.
It was not. I would definitely either rewatch it with someone or go watch it again. But I would say it should be higher, in all honesty. Because it was pretty crazy how Kate was able to stay alive a couple times after being shot.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I'm going to, right off the rip, I don't agree with 6.2. I think what people do, they watch movies so much that they always try to compare them to the next. Just like they brung up the comparison with Crank. You would be an idiot to watch Crank and watch this movie and try to compare apples to oranges, because literally this was apples and oranges. Seriously, the movie was fast-paced for an action movie, but goddamn, that cinematography, the lighting, the actual thought behind the movie, the storyline, you was able to get all of that even out of a fast-paced movie, and the fact that it was kind of mixed with American and foreign. Like, you can't get a movie of that caliber every single time right. And they got this movie right. I'm not saying there's no other movies that get this type of fast-paced movie right, but they got it right.
They got it right for a vast
1,000,000% got this right. So
I wouldn't say 1,000,000, but definitely making it 1 hour and able to put in a fast pace, make it fast paced, and keep it really fast tempo to it. Hands down, it was nice.
I'm gonna say 1,000,000% because I'm looking at every aspect it is, including the cinematography. A lot of movies, to me, they fall off at the look. This movie felt, and honestly, they did something so neat. They put an action, fast-paced movie with neon lights. The theme was set around neon. Do you know how hard that is to pull off just the color grading? Just the color grading, they got that right. No way.
You can't always do that good though. Like I don't know where they live at, but where they was. But
show me a movie with the same color grading and the same cinematic feel as Kate. Just give me one.
I don't know on top of my head. I don't know on top of my head.
Like I say, it's not that many. So I just feel as though they look. Let me go with my rating because I'm just.
Let me go my
fanboying over
rating.
here.
Yeah. What's your rating?
I'm giving this a no. I'm not gonna give it a 9.5. I am gonna give it a 9.1. I do not agree with the 6.2. I think they're trying to make comparisons to other movies, but I will say the characters in this movie, they just was actual characters. Like you can actually tell that they actually was in their characters.
Yep.
Seriously. Like I can't give you a better explanation. And then even though they troll this look, you can look at this picture and you can be like, man, that's a troll look. But I guarantee you, when you watch the movie and it
You
leads
gonna
up
be
to this point where she's slow walking and she looks like The
you.
Walking Dead, you're gonna be like, oh my fucking
I
god, that's
agree.
hard. You're gonna be
You
like,
gonna
oh
be.
my god, that's hard. Like I literally could have took any shot of her during this whole movie when she actually looked it good, like when she was actually in that dress and she looked it really good. But to me, this
To me.
picture right here, it explains her in this whole entire movie. Even the shirt, that was her character progression. She didn't even want to wear that shirt, but Ani told her to wear this shirt. She wore it for the girl. Now remind you, she's a contracted assassin killer. She likes Boom Boom Lemon. Like, come on. Even the glasses. Like, this movie hands. Ah, man, please, please, please. I can keep going, but honestly, 6.2. It's the Internet Movie Database. That is not accurate. That is not accurate at all. I don't know. Maybe people really didn't take too kind to the movie, but goddamn, man, it was better than
They just
6.2.
they just wanted to compare it to Crank, really.
Right, it was better than 6.2. Like that was garbage.
Yeah.
That was really garbage. Yeah.
They made it fast paced. They didn't really come back in a fast pace. I'll rewatch it 100%. But you thought that I was big into action? Really?
I mean, I honestly thought that you liked it action movies. I didn't know
Yeah.
that I was the only one that liked the action. I mean, I don't watch them a lot, but I love a good action movie. I'm not gonna lie.
So I will watch one, but I'm not crazy. I'm more of like comedian and like horror. Like that's my favorite.
Comedian and horror.
Yeah, that's why like when we was talking about the other movie, right?
Roscoe Jenkins.
Was that? Yeah.
That was Welcome Home. I said that we was gonna watch that, but I switched it at the end.
No. I ain't talking about that. No, I'm talking about like the horror movie that you picked out. I think I tried to give it a really low rating.
Right.
Because it just wasn't that good. It was really not scary. It was more just
right.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, like honestly, I don't care what movie we watch. Like I watch it. It can be a Western. I don't care. Like
yeah.
I just like having fun. So it really don't matter. But I just thought that you liked it action. But
it is. I would say it's definitely different from what I like, and which is why I can enjoy it a little bit more. But yeah, I'm more of like just horror and comedy, like all day. I would rather watch horror.
You recommended a banger. I enjoyed this movie. This was great. This movie was great. It was just great.
And I didn't watch it either. It was brand new. I didn't hear no controversy about it at all. I just said,
I mean, when I actually seen the actual picture of it, I was like, man, this movie gonna suck. Dude, I was hooked the first 10 minutes. I was hooked. Anything you want to add before we wrap this up?
Definitely go watch the movie. I was telling a friend about this.
Yeah.
Before I joined this, and before me and my uncle start talking about it, I would definitely say like I would recommend it to someone to go watch it, especially if they like action and they want to see a female league in like front face of the series and all that. Definitely recommend that to anybody. So yeah.
And let me also add this too, right? Let me add this too. So you see this woman right here. This is Mary Elizabeth Weinstead.
Yeah.
And I just want to go to her movies, right?
What actually has she played?
So I'm looking at her movies. And to be honest with you, I can honestly tell you, I don't think that, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong because a lot of these movies, I wish I can sort them by yeah, genre. Let me sort them by genre. I want to go to action. Oh, she was in Love, Death, and Robots. Okay, all right. Death Proof. Scott. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah.
Gemini, really? She was in Gemini?
Right. That. Yeah. Okay. So this
Die
really.
Hard.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen. This supports what I'm gonna say. For her to do her first full action movie, she has to get pretty much God tier just as a person. Cause she
Just as
actually
a
did
person.
that action movie like she was a professional. She pulled that action movie off to me like who was on Top Gun? Is it Tom Cruise?
I think so.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
want to
yeah.
say yes.
And he's known for action. So she pulled that off amazing. Like for that to be a first movie, amazing. 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 So yeah, check it out.